Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. It is an honor and privilege to be here with all the Mahagurus. And as Mahadev Shastriji, as well as Yogini Shambhaviji mentioned, these are all niyoga. It is not that I am making myself, it is not me creating what I am doing. These are all niyoga from the nature and the cosmic consciousness, the Prakriti and the Purusha. So we are all grateful to the nature and the cosmic consciousness to give us the special privileged Mahagurus to give the light of Vedic wisdom, sharing with the entire global audience, and be instrumental in the transformation in human consciousness. That is not a very small thing. Because there can be, deep sciences, deep shastras, but the key is in its translation. Without losing the depth, the real consciousness of that science or that shastra, in a language which is understandable and acceptable by the global audience, that translation is not that easy. It is a yogam, it is a blessing from the Prakriti and Purusha to Vamadevaji, and let's all be grateful, recognize and grateful to that cosmic consciousness for the blessings. And I congratulate Vamadeva Shastri for the great honor. And whenever he speaks, whenever he writes, the way he can connect all the three levels of our existence, the physical layer, talking about the physical, in the Ayurveda, with the 5 elements and the physical layer, and going into the functional layer or the subtle layer, the energetic, the mental layer, and the conscious layer, the causal layer. There is nobody I have seen so easily and so simply who can glide the talk and the writing from all the 3 layers connecting each other. And today he mentioned about information is not the knowledge, and technology is not the inner consciousness. That is what the greatness of the Vedic sciences, the Vedic system. While bringing us to the most detailed healing process of human body, human mind, and human consciousness, still keeping that, the inner self, the real self within us. So today, on this Mother's Day, it's a very special event. Pradiji, thank you so much for inviting me to be here in this special occasion, the day of mothers, the day of Shakti. Whenever I teach my students, I tell them, you're already blessed to be a woman. You're already blessed to be a Devi. Because all women have, based on Ayurveda tradition, especially honored to be a woman. With the primarily 3 blessings, I usually teach my students that one is, she has a natural purification process, a monthly natural purification process. Why? The nature is purifying her to hold that cleanliness and strength to give birth to a new world, a new life. So, a natural cyclic purification. Second, to hold the ojas within them. There is no ojas drainage as we, men have. They have the naturally set cycles of holding the ojas within them, the Shakti within them. The Shakti will never drain. And many a time I felt that, women think that, hey, menopause, I'm old. Actually, Ayurvedically speaking, menopause is not old age, the beginning of old age. Only nature is giving an information to you. You cannot sustain another life in you without depleting you. It's just that one. You cannot be strong and balanced without depleting you at this point of time. So better to stop it. So all the women in the world, all the mothers, all the Shaktis are highly blessed. We need to honor. They carry the space, the womb, the space of Shakti, and giving that strength and energy to the entire world. So, thank you so much for being here. It's a blessing. Namaste.